Retain gang, what's poppin', man? This your boy Tay, back at y'all again. As always, man, I want to show my gratitude for everybody clicking on this video. Make sure you hit that like button and also hit that bell if you haven't subscribed already. I greatly appreciate you. So I want to make this video just to give you guys some motivation today. It's Monday, it's the start of the week, so more than anything, you want to make sure you start your week off on the right foot, the right energy. Because what you do today sets the tone for the rest of your week. All right? Just like when you wake up in the morning, what you do early on is going to set the tone for the rest of your day. Okay, so I want to make sure we setting the right tone to have a fruitful, productive week. All right? 3 reasons why you should practice NOFAP in 2022. It's absolutely imperative. It's absolutely mandatory that you do this. And if you're someone who's really struggling with digital cheeks and the corn, all right, you really want to get on this, ride this train, because this is going to take you to places. It's going to take you somewhere where you can break out of these habits, break out of this routine that you put yourself in. And this goes into my first reason why you should practice NOFAP in 2022. It's for discipline. What better way to discipline yourself than to make small sacrifices, take away things that you know are destructive in your life and are going to lead you down a dark path? What better way to start disciplining yourself than to take those things out of your life? Discipline provides you with rules to be able to live a more efficient life, to live a better lifestyle. That's what it is. And it requires you to make small sacrifices in your present so that you can have a better future. All right? You get the urge to look at the corn, you got to make a sacrifice. All right? If I look at this now, is this going to make my future better? I feel the symptoms already. I feel the brain fog. I feel the low confidence. I just feel a dark energy over me every time I look at the digital cheeks in the corn. So I need to make a sacrifice in my present moment right now. What do? Do I keep indulging in this energy, or do I make the sacrifice so I can see how it's going to change my life, to see what's going to bring to my future? You feel what I'm saying? This is what you have to do. Guys, your habits are things that you do without consciously thinking. So for example, if you use the bathroom and after you use the bathroom, you flush the toilet. You don't have to think about flushing the toilet. It's a habit. It's something that you do without consciously thinking. All right. So it's the same thing with your lifestyle. Habits are things that you do unconsciously. So what you do to break that is you have to sacrifice in the moment the thing that you're doing, that habit. You have to sacrifice and replace that habit. Habits build routines, and routines become who you are daily. A routine is simply a behavior that's repeated, right? A certain behavior that you repeat, you do over and over again, and that's built off your habits. So guys, we got to make sure that we're honing down on what we're doing daily. Okay? The things that you do unconsciously, you got to catch that. You got to catch that. A lot of guys have trouble holding on to their seed and getting away from the triggers that makes them want to relapse, is because you built a habit of doing these things. So you got to change that habit, bro. You got to change it. You got to do something different. It's the small things. The small things create big changes. Okay? And that goes into my second thing of why you need to practice NOFAP in 2022, is because of the energy, the times we're living in, the spiritual warfare. There's so many spiritual entities that has flooded this realm, this earth. The days that we're living in, man, you really got to keep your spirit strong. You got to keep yourself fortified with the armor of the Most High. Okay? And if you don't do that, you can be possessed. You can be easily taken over. Your body can get hijacked. All right, guys, it's happening more and more frequently now in these days, because with all these portals and things being opened up, all this technology, and they're being brought into this world, man. Like, it's all type of things that's being opened up, and demons, spirits are floating through these portals. So you got to take care of yourself. And how you do that is not indulging in low vibrational energy. Over time, man, if you're looking at the corn, it's going to wear down your spirit. It's going to wear down your aura to the point where you're now susceptible for attacks. Okay, that's how it works, guys. It wears you down little by little until your aura gets just weak enough, just low enough where these entities can attack you. Okay, being on retention and being on this journey, holding on to your essence, man, that's a blessing. It protects you. It connects you to the Most High, to everything, to the source. All right, so you got to make sure you're taking care of that connection, man, and you stay tapped in at all times. You got to be locked and loaded. But we are in spiritual warfare, so you have to make sure you're taking care of your spirit. Okay, guys, you ever wonder why sometimes you're just doing things unconsciously? The habits that you have, some of those habits could be entities that's influencing you. That, you know, they're influencing you. They're around you, and they're making you, or not even making you, but they're giving you these decisions and these thoughts, right, to try to trick you into acting on these things so then they can feed off your energy. That's all it is, man. It's all energy. You know, who's the easiest lick? Let me float around this world real quick and let me find all the people who I can leech off their energy real fast. See, when you're disciplined and when you have a strong mind, you have strong faith, you have a strong connection, they hate that because they can't feed off of you. You know, they got to put in a little bit more work. They got to try to trick you. They got to try to make you use your free will against you just so that you can get low enough they can suck off your energy. Right? They hate that. You know what I'm saying? I laugh every time, bro. Like, I wake up every day and I say my affirmations. I make sure that I lock myself in to the right frequency to make my day go well, efficient, effectively. Right? And when I do this, man, I just feel just this pleasant energy over me. And I know they hate that because they can't tap into that. So as long as you're keeping your vibration high, man, you're not indulging in the BS, right? You're safe, bro. You're protected. So I want y'all to know that, man. It's spiritual warfare out here. So NOFAP is definitely going to help you, keep you protected, keep you safe, keep you pure. Okay, our goal is to keep ourselves pure. We have to make sure we are as pure when we leave as when we came into this world. Keeping your heart light as a feather. Okay, and NOFAP is going to help with this. NOFAP is going to help you have that clean energy so that you have angels, you have the connection with the Most High. You know, they love to be around that high vibrational, clean, pure energy. Okay, so take notice of that. And the last reason why you want to practice NOFAP in 2022 is because you need to show yourself who's boss. This is your life. So you taking on this NOFAP journey, man, it's like a message to yourself. Like, look, I'm not going to let you control me anymore. I'm not going to just act off of random impulses. Okay? I'm not going to be walking around like a zombie, like an Autobot, and just doing things with no conscious thought or intentions of why I'm doing this. Right? Take control. Take that driver's seat, man, and direct your life. You are the conductor. Stop being so weak to these thoughts that come into your head that aren't even your thoughts. There's probably an entity around you that's putting this in your head so that you can go do some dumb stuff. Right? Doing things that's against life, that's evil. Okay, because we all know evil is live spelled backwards. So it's against life. When you evil things is going against life. So show yourself who's in charge, man. This is your vessel. All right, and this vessel has a mind of its own. But you also have a higher self that directs this vessel. Okay, and this is the battle that we struggle with. The flesh and the spirit, or the soul. And you want to try to keep that balance, because if you give too much power to the flesh, you do that by just indulging in your passion and your lusts and desires. You don't have no discernment. You want it, so you go get it. But everything that you want may not be good for you. The body doesn't care though. The body just wants to satisfy and pleasure itself. And this is where the higher self comes in. The higher self is the overseer of the body to make sure it's not making dumb decisions just to please itself. Because your body will self-destruct to try to get a hit of dopamine, to try to feel good. Okay? That's just, it is what it is. So you need to show yourself that you're in charge. Go into your higher self and learn how to discern what's good for you and what's not. Right? You know, I'm not saying sex is bad, because some of you guys get on here and you think that, I mean, you got to be a monk or you got to be celibate the rest of your life. That's not what this journey is about. This journey is about self-control and learning who you are, gaining control over your decisions, your mindset, so that you can live more efficiently and effectively. But if you're so caught up in your urges and you just lose all control of yourself when you have an urge, how do you expect to live efficiently? As a man especially. How do you expect to be a leader in your community, in your family? This is what this is all about, guys. Retain Gang is about retaining yourself, retaining all your energy, retaining your essence, not just your semen, retaining everything about you to help yourself become the best version of yourself. That's what Retain Gang is. All right? And we on this journey because we want to become the best version. We want to keep elevating. We want to help those around us. We want to raise the vibration. And this is how we do this, guys. It starts with you. You got to go deep within and you got to pull out the boss, the champ. All right, big dog? So, hey, man, I just wanted to make this quick video for y'all to give y'all some motivation on this Monday. Make sure you are becoming disciplined. Make sure that you be aware of this spiritual warfare that's going on. Don't be indulging in low vibrational. Stop looking at them digital cheeks because they killing y'all. And also show yourself who's boss. This is your life. That being said, man, if you guys want to donate to the channel, I'll leave all my links in the description and in my pinned comments. If you need a consultation, you want to talk to your boy Tay, I'll leave a link for that as well. That being said, y'all have a beautiful day, man, and I'm out. Peace.